This portion of Local Lifestyles is sponsored by the Tri-State Better Business Bureau.
Ona Schneider of the Better Business Bureau says check your phone bills carefully because cramming is a real issue. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, what is it? What is cramming?
Yes, cramming is this very sneaky way of adding charges to your phone bill, and you may not even be aware of this if you've never really checked your phone bill thoroughly. It can show up under names such as service fee, other fees, voicemail fee, and so on. And you don't even think too much of it because this is an official bill. You know, the phone company, they know what they're doing and so on. But the Federal Trade Commission says that cramming has actually been affecting tens of thousands of people, and they have actually sent refunds to people affected by this. So please be really, really careful.
So walk us through what we should do. What's the process here if we're looking at our phone bill? And they're confusing anyway. I mean, they're pages and pages and pages. So what exactly do we need to do once we think we might be a victim of cramming?
If you're watching this, go grab a phone bill and start reading line by line. And every single time you notice something that doesn't really make sense or a service fee that you were not aware of, just make sure to mark it somehow, underline it, and then you can call your phone service provider and ask them, hey, what is just this charge? Can you give me more information about it? And if you're not satisfied with the response, it's important to know that you can always call the FTC and explain the whole situation to them.
And you mentioned that some people are getting refunds from the cellular carriers, the mobile carriers.
Yes, they are getting some refunds from the Federal Trade Commission. The Federal Trade Commission has actually been keeping an eye on cramming, and they have had some lawsuits with phone companies because of this. So if you have filed a complaint with the FTC regarding cramming in the past, chances are you are entitled to some money compensation. If you have not, but you feel like you should be, you can still get in touch with them and explain the whole situation and see if there's any way you can get a refund or what the process is.
Oh, no. Is this happening in all cellular mobile carriers or just specific ones?
Yes, it's unfortunately kind of a generalized problem. So if you do see something unusual, please don't think that, you know, you're sheltered because this is your carrier or that is your carrier and things like that. Everybody should take a really close look at their phone bills. I know that when we started getting reports about this, I went and I grabbed mine and I took a look at it just to see what exactly am I paying for. I haven't found anything so far, but it's just opened my eyes to do this every time I get a bill and see, are there any sneaky charges in there? Is there anything that I'm paying extra for that I shouldn't be paying for, and so on? And I think it's important that we all do that.
Now, are we calling customer service for our carrier? Is that the first step?
Yes, call them and explain the situation. Tell them that you are aware that there is a problem with cramming going around and that you've seen the news. Maybe you have noticed the FTC's notice and things like that online, and you just want to have some clarification about what this is. And always please explain that you were not aware of this and tell them that you are expecting a refund at least.
All right. Is there more information on your website, or do we need to go to the FCC?
Yes, you can head on over to bbb.org/Evansville and get all the information there. For more details, you can head on over to ftc.gov.
Thank you so much. Important information.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Local Lifestyles right after this. This portion of Local Lifestyles is sponsored by the Tri-State Better Business Bureau.